Sage here. How y'all doing today? This little story about wintertime in Virginia in the mid 70s. We had every year you'd usually get a really good snowfall, a foot, 10 inches, more sometimes. And this one particular year, we were living in this house that overlooked a old lake that a dam had busted during a hurricane up in Virginia. And they just was too expensive to rebuild the dam, so they just let it return to like a little valley. We lived on the edge of this, and we had these steep hills going down to the drive road, and then it went further down into the bottom of the lake. And it'd been snowing, and we had a lot of snow on the ground. And one of our friends had a toboggan. We had saucers, and they were doing the regular snowing down the hills, we had a little saucer run we made, and as we were doing this, we looked at this hill in the toboggan my friend had, and we said, this might be interesting to go down. So, at the time, we really didn't think it was that steep, but thank God I didn't go on it. So we get my friend that had the toboggan, I think my sister was in the front, and two other people were on this toboggan. We got them on, and it didn't take much to get going. Once they tipped over that edge with a steep incline, they took off. Well, us watching on the top looked, and we all said, man, they're going faster than we thought. And they are flying down this hill. And they were screaming, because then they realized, I'm sure, that, oh, shit, this is going too fast. So they're going down this hill, and they hit that first road. And my sister, who was in the front, she stayed in. And the person behind her was kind of hanging on. The other two people were just, launched. And they went on the road and then down into the rest. And they got all the way down to the bottom. And it was amazing watching that ride, watching the speed and the air that toboggan had when it hit that road and took off. Those guys flying off the end, and the toboggan just kind of went and just kind of flew. And my sister and friend that actually survived the ride. So they said, we thought we were going to die. We were going so fast, we hit that thing, that road, boom. So that's just a funny little story. All right, peace out. Have a good day.